Good evening, guys and girls, and welcome to another video. This is another Paladins Strike video. Today we are looking at the newly released champion, Kinessa. Now, this hero, this champion comes from Paladins, but I've never played her. I've never seen her before, but she looks badass. So she's a damage hero. She's a sniper, by the looks of it, able to switch between short range and longer range attacks. Today we're going to be spending our time just quickly taking a look at her skills, going through her talents and her skins, and just giving you guys a quick overview of her before we see some gameplay in later videos. So guys, like I said, brand new. This is her default skin. Looks really kick-ass. Let's go through her skills before we go through the other skins. Now, her basic attack, we can see here, sniper rifle, a dual-purpose weapon that fires as an energy carbine or a powerful laser rifle. The carbine deals 40 damage per shot. Damage, bonus damage, critical damage increased by 50%. Okay, so cool. So this is basically, like I say, a dual weapon. Allows her to switch between standard, steady sort of shot and a long-range shot. And the skill that allows her to do that is her first skill, sniper mode. So switch to your laser rifle to gain attack range. So she gains range. Fully charged shots will deal up to 440 damage, so obviously she has to charge these attacks. It's going to put her in a slightly vulnerable position, but obviously if she does connect with those attacks, it's going to do some serious damage. Using other abilities will exit sniper mode early. Okay, cool. So if you do trigger your other abilities whilst you're in sniper mode, you're going to switch back to your standard mode immediately. That's kind of cool to know. During sniper mode, critical chance is increased by 25%. So that's a huge increase in critical strike chance. So those that sniper damage is going to be serious, especially late game, when she's got a few talents under her belt, which we're going to take a look at in a little bit. But making our way down, next skill is Oppressor Mine. Kinessa throws out up to 2 mines that, once active, they land and deal 10 damage every 0.2 seconds to affected enemies. Oppressor Mines slow affected players by 50%. Okay, cool. So these don't do a lot of damage, not even in the slightest, but over 0.2 seconds. So, you know, if they're doing that for a couple of seconds, that's still quite a decent amount of damage, I suppose. But the main priority is to slow enemies, to allow her to escape, give her a chance to be a little bit more mobile. She doesn't really seem to have any mobility skills so far, but she does have one trick left up her sleeve in her next skill. So these Oppressor Mines are going to really help with that getaway. Now, getaway... Speaking of getaways, her last skill is Transporter. So she deploys a Transporter that teleports you to its location after a short duration. So basically you throw this out, you keep moving, and then boom, you disappear to where your Transporter is located. This is going to be really cool to throw out when people are kind of expecting you to go one way. So you can throw it out in one direction, run off in the opposite direction, and then you disappear. That's going to be quite cool to see and quite cool to use. So normally snipers are fairly immobile in most MOBA style games. This is going to give us some serious mobility, really going to be helpful in those capture modes where you can use it to jump into the opposing bushes in the next section. So that's going to be quite cool to see how that's used in games. And then we have our ultimate. Excuse me. So Headhunter. Attack damage is increased by 50% for 10 seconds. Your sniper shots do not reuse ammo during this time. So essentially, for 10 seconds, you can shoot like it's going out of fashion. So you're going to do increased damage. Now remember, you've got the increased crit chance already built into that sniper mode. So you now don't have any bullets. You don't have to worry about bullets. And you're going to do increased damage. And you've got increased crit chance. So this ultimate, it could be seriously devastating if you have the time to get those shots off. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out in-game. We'll take a quick look at both her... Legendaries here. So steady aim is a standard. Oh, I can't get it up anyway. But steady aim, I'm gonna be buying her just in a little bit. Hitting a sniper shot will cause your next sniper shot to deal 30% bonus damage. So if you do have the skills to land those shots, it's going to reward solid, strong skill shot play. If you hit 2 of those shots in a go, you are going to do significantly more damage with them on that second shot. So I like that. It's a skill that basically rewards good play. You know, if you're a great player and you practice with Kinessa, you can land those skill shots, you're going to do increased damage, you're going to get more kills. Next one we can see there is suppression. Oppressor Mind can affect all targets within range. So not only does it hit the initial person that goes over it, it will hit everyone. So essentially it becomes an AoE slow and an AoE damage. That can be seriously helpful in things like Siege Mode, for example, where if you manage to throw it down into an area obviously that you're looking to capture, and the enemy are grouping well, and they don't get this out of the way, that's going to do some serious damage and can be really good for team fights. So that could be where that would come into play. We've then got Space Transfer. Transporter will teleport all nearby allies to the target location. So that could be insane for engages. Really good team play. You're going to require a lot of communication to make that work, but I look forward to seeing how that pans out in team plays, in competitive play, and in esports further down the line, where teams can really utilize that. I can see that sort of skill becoming OP really quickly with a lot of synergy. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see how that one pans out, but I look forward to playing around with it. Talents. So first tier talents. Basic attacks, reduce healing by 50%, reload 50% faster. Kind of standard talents. We see them in a lot of other champions. Reducing healing with that snipe shot as well could be really helpful if you're seeing kind of like a dueling scenario with a teammate. Again, reload 50% fast could be extremely helpful if you are in a position where you can snipe effectively and you have the peel and the safety from your fellow teammates, where you just want to get off as many shots as physically possible. Then that reload is going to definitely help out. Gain 20% lifesteal, max health increased by 25%. Now, 20% lifesteal, I've seen on Vixie you get like 15% because he's got a much quicker attack. 20% lifesteal could be insane. 20% of a crit with increased damage on ultimate, that is a huge amount of health going to be coming back to you. So that has some ridiculous potential. I imagine that being quite a fan favourite there. Movement speed increased by 25%, ultimate charge 150% faster. Yeah, I was going to say, I predict that the ultimate charges, if the ultimate is as awesome as it sounds, I presume I'm going to be going with that. But increased movement speed can be very helpful where you need to reposition quickly, or the enemy team have a lot of CC and you need to get away from them ASAP. Obviously with those reduced CC runes, hopefully. Basic attack still 25% more damage, critical chance increased by 25%. So, critical chance increased by 25%, plus a 25% increased critical chance in sniper mode. That is an insane amount of crits. Increased damage from your ultimate with these as well, and you're going to get a load of health back from the lifesteal. Late game build on Kinessa is going to be ridiculous, and I am so excited to see it. Not so excited to go against it, but to play it is going to be a lot of fun. At the final tier, we do have critical damage increased by 100%, ability damage increased by 500%. Right. So it's interesting to find out how that works out. Obviously, her critical damage increased by 100%. On a sniper mode, it's already 25%. That's going to be that's 25% increased chance. So all of these skills can synergize together really well. So her late game, she's going to be critting with every other attack, doing increased damage with every other attack. If not every attack. So, and with ultimate up, it's going to be ridiculous. I can see her one-shotting a lot of the squishy heroes in-game with her ultimate up and final full talents. So, yeah, this is it's exciting stuff. Last thing we're going to do, guys, is take a quick look at her skins. If we go across, we go to the Sheriff one first. So this is a Sheriff skin. Don't know how many Sheriffs have sniper rifles. And her attire doesn't necessarily look practical for lore keeping, but she does look pretty badass. Pretty cool look. Like the face paint, it looks badass. She does have that still in the first skin, doesn't she? Yeah, so she has that across the board there. And her last skin, which to be fair, does look really, really cool. I really like this one. Traveler skin, very futuristic, very cool. A bit more functional this time round with the Lycra bodysuit. Gonna get a little bit more practical, I feel. But so you've got the kind of the past mentality with the Sheriff and the Cowboy. And then you've got the futuristic style Traveler skin. So pretty cool variety there as well. Good to see those skins on launch with her. She's currently at 22,000 gold, so the same price as Sky is currently, because they're both the newer heroes in game. The newer champions even. I keep using the word heroes. They're heroes, they're also champions. And yeah, she looks to be a lot of fun. I look forward to playing her. So hopefully that summarized it pretty well for you guys. So you know what you're expecting when you go into game or when you pick up this game. So yes, any questions or comments below, please leave them below even. And yeah, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this and found it helpful. Subscribe to my channel if you're looking for more Paladins Strike content in future, as well as other mobile MOBAs. But if you guys like this material, let me know, and I'll definitely be producing a lot more of it in future. Thank you very much for your time. Hopefully I get a chance to chat to you guys again soon, and make sure you catch me on stream at twitch.tv/Willefakaran. Cool, I think we're good. Peace out, rock on, and as always, be excellent to each other. See you later, guys.